I'm meant to strive. Flat earth beneath my feet, knowing I'm here to meet. Ocean's edge, it calls my name. Purpose in this life's game. Horizons line so clear, God's love brings me near. Flat earth made by him, my journey long yet thin. Purpose found in every day, guided by his gentle sway. Mountains tallly standing.
Yo, Flows, what's up? Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you could make it. We are joined by Michael, the boss, Roger, and PJ. How you guys doing?
Yo.
Oh, good, sir. Oh, good.
We're beautiful today. It's been a fun day. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
It's good to see you guys. Good to see everybody in YouTube land. Hit the likes, share the show. Just to let you guys know, we're not going to have a hectic long show tonight. I am definitely going to hit the hay. I am tired.
Me too.
I've got movie night tonight, guys. So sorry, Michael. I just did someone else. Sorry, bro.
I was only complaining about headache.
Hey, headache's a bad man. I don't blame you for complaining about him. Headache's
I woke up with it. I find when you wake up with him, it takes some getting rid of. Like.
Oh, aye, absolutely.
Yeah,
Agua.
Yeah. So tonight's topic is just why does Flat Earth bother anti-Flat Earthers so much?
I've asked myself that question.
Yeah.
To the point where they do what they do, you know, trying to get people sacked, trying to get channels shut down. I mean, what drives a person for it? Why be around it if it bothers you that much?
See, it's a vicious circle, isn't it? Because an anti-flat earther, as long as he didn't bother me, I wouldn't bother him. Yeah, it wouldn't bother me. So, like, because they're bothered about flat Earth, we end up being bothered about anti-flat earthers. You know what I mean? So it's a circle.
That's what like provoked me to be more vocal about it, because of all hate I was getting. I couldn't comment on someone's video and say, "Oh, nice video, without loads of ball trolls coming up. Oh, stupid flirt," you know. Like, I'm gonna have to start having my 10 pence worth.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's up,
Hello, jak się masz, Pepsi Max.
Yo.
But yeah, it's really telling to me that they say Flat Earth is so stupid and it's dumb, yet they hang around trying to debunk and ridicule Flat Earth constantly.
Yeah.
I mean, why? I mean, I think it's like a stupid thing. I think ASMR, you know, the ASMR rubbish stuff that people do. I think that's rubbish, but do I hang around the whole time and say, "Oh, this is just stupid. It's a waste of time. You guys are morons," you know?
It'd be like going and sitting and watching Simon Dan every time he posts a video, or going to every live show Craig does, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, as well, look, people watch this stuff on TikTok, like on YouTube, the NPCs, non-player characters, where that girl goes, ice cream, roses, that kind of stupid content that people are waiting for, watching, and paying for, and all they're doing is roses and making little silly meme sayings of ice cream, thank you for the galaxy, you know. I hate that content, but I don't go and troll them because of it. I hate it. It's awful.
I just watched that old Robot Polisher with Craig, and he's going over the reasons why he fights the flat Earth. But then again, at the beginning, he says he thinks people are going to think he's stupid, and he has mental health problems at the beginning of the whole. So it's just, that's the problem. I think they have a mental issue with a lot of things, and they think and his main excuse was that flat Earth was just stupid. That's his whole reason for fighting the flat Earth. I
don't know what about them, but I don't like to hang out with the stupid people. So why they are coming and watching and commenting? There's no point.
Yeah. What's up, Charles?
How's it going, guys?
Good
to see you, man.
There's like a mindset where they have to tell people, and they want them to be in line with their views, and it's just a trait, I think.
No, it is so. I was listening to a bit of JT follows JC today, and listening for the first few minutes of what he was saying. He doesn't get all his information 100% correct, though. Like when he says that, the temple was destroyed, not one stone. That how do the Jews pray on the western wall if there's all the stones not there?
Well, it also says I'm not sure if it's in Matthew, it might be in Luke. It also says like Jesus will not return till Gentiles no longer trample Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gentiles are still there, all over. I actually personally know people that live in Jerusalem. So
there's a Muslim mosque on Dome, isn't there?
yes, and that's why they need peace, so they can build the third temple.
This is totally off topic, but can I just share my what do you call it? My live chat for tonight. Luke has been in it, and he said some silly things.
Oh, I saw that.
Actually, Buzzer, that the western wall is the outer wall of the temple. That's part of the temple.
Yeah, I think that's originally the temple wall, wasn't it? Yeah.
So I know you can't see, but let me just go and make it bigger a bit.
Christian atheist, what?
Yep, there's Christian atheists now. Oh boy,
Andrew Wilson. Woohoo!
So
I must say,
Luke
I do like Andrew Wilson a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just a quick thing I'm doing tonight before movie night. Yeah, but Lucas starts off because we was talking about. Was you there, Roger, the other day when he came in when we was talking about fisheye lenses and that? He said, "Here's another thing. A more important thing to realize: if the Earth was flat, then there shouldn't be any curve shown, even with a fisheye lens. A fisheye lens can't create curve where there is none."
Oh my word!
If you can show a completely flat table, show curve with a fisheye lens, I'd love to see it. Then he says, so literally any curve, any camera catches shows that the object is not completely flat, right? With a question mark. And then he says, so the claim fisheye lens shows it's curving when it's actually flat doesn't work at all because all fisheye lenses can't show a curve when there is no curve. And Luke is going right again.
I think I'm going to do something. I'm going to get something for
whether that be fact or not, that's not really being a claim, has it?
No.
The claim is a fisheye lens pronounces curve even more.
Yeah.
What it does is it exaggerates the horizon lines. And it makes it wider, so it appears curved.
But I don't know where he gets that from. I mean, come on. Well, we know who he gets it from.
I think this much, all right? Luca.
No, Luca.
I'm going to get him a fisheye you can look through one day. Ooh, is that barley curved? I don't know.
Look at that. That's a straight bar.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Just experimenting with a fisheye lens.
Yes.
Stuck on the front of my camera. That's just
what's happening to it?
Post that link
black
for that and add lines.
Yeah, put that in there.
I will do, actually. That's a good idea.
There we go. I'll stick it in chat for everybody.
Nice.
Give us a straight
From all the
line.
guys on Flatzoid, add lines, pal.
Look at that, it's curving.
Flat lines.
Below it.
Look, it's a straight bar.
No.
It took me like 2 seconds to debunk Luca.
Okay,
we got
after that. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, we've actually got a Glober in, misinformation agent. What's up, Ryan? What's up, misinformation agent? How's it going?
How are we doing?
Hey,
what?
I think I missed the beginning, but I do want to talk about the question that you asked. I think you're kind of missing the point. Okay, can I say my opinion about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Knock stuff out.
As long as you don't troll.
You need to split this question in two modes, because you have the official people that show that flat Earth is bothering them, which are the content creators, and the motive behind it is financial, or the random people which is mainly bored, so they look for funny things. I think it depends what you're asking.
No, I think it's very straightforward. Does flat Earth bother you?
And the majority the majority of ballers who come and troll us and prove that they haven't had time with Flat Earth, I don't usually have channels.
Are you asking just about the people that go on your show and troll you?
Anybody.
Oh, anybody.
It's straightforward. If you
No,
just come
but-
in your vote, does Flat Earth bother you? That's it. It doesn't matter if
Let
you're
me-
Flat
let
Earth.
me just try and
Right.
put it into. Just
so-
wait 1 minute. Let me just try and put it into a bit of perspective for you. Like, I don't believe in Globe. I don't go to Globe channels and watch it and then hang around and make comments and troll and be a nuisance. You know, I don't believe it. I don't watch it. What we're wanting to know is if it bothers these people so much, why do they watch? Why do they hang around?
Yeah.
You know, why do they have to go to extremes there? I'm going to threatening to like contact your work and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's not normal behavior.
I think that you need to think deeper and to understand this is a show for them. This is the way they create entertainment. Even if you don't understand, you're the entertainment. But
we're not just
nobody,
people with channels.
like I'm saying, nobody is actually bothered by Flat Earth because it's such a small niche that if you see someone dealing with Flat Earth, is somebody that has a bias.
Okay, misinformation agent.
Stop.
If that's the case, that it doesn't bother them, why they are going to the bosses of the particular individual and they are saying stuff about this person, so trying to get him fired? Please explain me that.
I'm trying to go in the middle of the idea, not the borderline red lines. I don't know this case.
You have two people in this chat right now, on this panel that have been harassed because of that at work, and I have lost my job due to the harassment for the most part.
Can you tell me from the start? I will be happy to listen.
Just quickly though, you're trying to make out that it don't bother anybody. I mean, for me, if it don't bother them, Flatzoid won't have like hundreds and hundreds of comments all calling him names and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like harassing.
Really tells me that them people are bothered about what Flats talks about.
Yeah. Obsessive emails continuously coming in, that type of thing, every single day.
Porn bombing.
That's one.
Just because we're flat earthers.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, welcome to the internet. Any topic,
for goodness.
any influencer will get bad reviews and opinions. It doesn't matter what you say online, you will get your haters. If you have haters, you have success. Flatzoid, you're successful.
I agree with part of that. Every channel has their haters, but this is a different ballgame. This is like totally personal. This is like obsessive disorder. It's like an obsessive disorder against Flat Earth.
Is that why you do videos against Flatzoid, because he's successful? Is that why?
I take it as a compliment. Thanks.
No,
yeah, absolutely.
when I started doing my videos, I didn't understood the topic enough. After watching a few both sides, I think I understand it better and the motivations behind doing stuff. Also, I pivoted to more disinformation people like Stu Peters that does it on purpose. And really, I don't mind about Flat Earth that much right now.
But you've been very insulting in your videos. So why does if you're not if it doesn't bother you, why are you insulting towards flat earthers?
Because I feel this is what people want to hear.
So it's clout. It's for clout.
Wow. Yes, I'm not saying creators do it because they mean it. This is why I'm saying like someone like Debunk or whatever. I don't want to name names, but they don't actually bothered by the fact there is flat earthers. They only see it as an opportunity for entertainment.
Absolutely.
They don't go.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Like we're clowns or something.
I'm not trying to abuse you right now or something.
Not now, you're not. But in your videos, you're very insulting.
Yeah, save that for later.
And what do you think average people see that when you do that? What their opinion of a flat earther becomes lower and lower, like we're dumber and dumber. We don't look into topics. We don't do research. We don't look into things. We don't have any proofs of our own. They refuse to come look at our stuff and actually weigh it on a scale, whether it's true or not. It defames it, dude. That's what you're doing. You're defaming the topic and the people that have been in it for a long time. So yeah, you're going to climb over bodies, but basically what you're doing, right?
Misinformation,
Right,
agent.
but
You need to do better.
okay, can I ask you a bit question to the side about the bothering part?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Why do flat earthers are bothered by other people living flat earth? Let's assume you know it is a flat earth. So why do you feel the need to do a video about ex-flat earthers and call them names?
No, the thing is, we've been calling these ex-flat earthers shills for many years.
For a while.
Yes, that's
And
correct.
the thing is, we have to put it out there to show that it's fake news. The people that you're claiming were flat earthers were just psyoped. They were just there as a plant to try and make flat earth look dumb. That's
And we
why
call out deceivers.
Exactly.
Throw this back at
Yeah,
them,
for the
you know, like,
deception.
why don't Globers make a big thing out of ex-flat earthers, which is stupid, like, but
Yeah,
But
they
like,
prop them up, dude.
is it bothering you? Does it
No.
make some influence in your
deception bothers
life?
me. The only thing that
we are
bothers me is
happy
the
about
deception.
that. We are happy
Yeah.
about that they have left because our ranks now have been cleared. So
Yeah, the only
there's
thing-
no more deception.
Yeah, the only thing that bothers us is deception. That's why we call out the
Yes.
deception.
And people being duped and tricked and taken money for a deception. So we're going to stand on truth every time
Absolutely.
and call it out when we see it.
Just to mention names, Jaron does a dirt ball of the week, and he makes fun of every flat earther that's in the arena. He's making a career out of this.
Right, but
But I mean, people take him serious, dude. They honestly do. They see him and they'll back away from what we know. We're not out poking at him. We're not making fun of him. We're exposing what he did do and how he lied. But that's
But
all
there's-
we're here for.
There is plenty to make fun of, to be honest, but we don't do that. Sometimes here we do, but not like him. There is a difference in the level, what he does and what we do. Huge one.
right.
There's a
but
line you
there is-
cross. There's a line
Wait.
you cross, and they cross it often.
All the time. Yeah, all the time. Family lines, you know, talking about kids,
Yes,
talking
but
about
where
wives.
does the line cross when there was the final experiment? Then you did a video about Jaren claiming he's something. It doesn't matter now what. So why
Sure.
wouldn't you expect him to react and do a video about the stuff that you said? It only makes sense.
Exactly, Rusted Soul. Rusted.soul says, doesn't matter if you're flat, globe, geocentric. If you're fake and grifting, we call it out.
That's right.
So, what video did we make about Jaron that was bad? Well, please let us know. Did we lie about him? Did we make stuff up about him? Did we just slander his name? No. I've only pointed out what he said in public about me. I've had a talk with him, person to person, and he called me garbage. I didn't call him garbage. He attacked me even before he left for the final experiment, as you call it. So basically, he's been on the attack against us before he even went down there. He's been ad homing us and making us look bad before he got started. This is a campaign against Flat Earth, dude. And we're fighting back. And if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you, dude.
And this is why we concentrate so much on TFE, to be specific, because there's so much deception in there. We
didn't
called
say-
it out. Yeah.
Wait. I didn't say I don't like it or I like it. I just said you need to understand when you're doing public videos and you reach a lot of people, you should expect reaction from the people that you are talking about. It only makes sense.
Of course,
This
because
is-
Of
Patrick
course.
reaction
If it bothers them.
under all the time.
Hold
you
on
know?
a minute, though. Right, I have a channel. I've got 800 subs. That's nowhere near what Flats has got, but yet I get the same amount of trolls, the
Me too.
exact same trolls, all doing the same thing that they do on every Flat Earth channel. That's trolling. That's not just a normal person's behavior.
Well, also, how many soccer accounts? Let's, for instance, Andrew Johnson. How many soccer accounts has he created literally just to troll?
Hundreds.
That's an obsession. I mean, look at Mr. Nurse as well, Aaron Armstrong. How obsessed has he been getting? I mean, I've literally had to like block these guys on every platform I could because they're so obsessed.
I've had to block his emails as well, you know. He was making videos on Vicky and affecting her mental health, you know. So affecting her, it was affecting me. It's beyond a joke. Sometimes they take you to a point where it can be emotional. I've had to learn to harden up, thinking myself, because when I first came into the thing, it made me emotional the way they reacted, the way they did it, you know. So I had to harden up to that.
Misinformation agent, I have a question to you. I assume you believe in globe, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you tell me if you have ever seen with your own eyes Earth curvature?
I'm kind of not here to debate or talk about
No debate,
evidence
just asking you.
for the globe.
That's just a question.
I'm trying to
Yes or
understand
no,
your
that's it.
point about. I don't want to change the topic. Also, I do want to focus on what is being said, the personal attacks and so
I
on,
understand. I
which
just like to
may
hear
look.
yes or no answer. That's it, and I leave you alone. That's it.
He doesn't really want to
And so,
debate,
like,
though.
it's going to be a
No, it's not
one-sided
debating.
conversation.
I just
with
want to hear answer. That's it. I won't
No,
be asking
no.
any questions. Nothing.
It's going to divulge into a debate. He's trying to make a specific point about the topic. Obviously, he believes there's curve. There's no doubt about it. He's even told us he's seen it before. So,
yeah. So can I ask him a question now? What about like Jack of all trades? The man made an entire channel devoted to Flatzoid because he's a flat earther. He wants to make him look really stupid to the whole world. He devotes all his time and effort, any spare time he does make shorts about flats, whole shows about them, and defames them constantly. What causes people to go that far? Dude, what's the problem?
Dude,
can you answer that?
To be honest, I don't know. I wish I had your followers. Simply as that. I don't see it as a bad thing.
I'll tell
I
you
really
what,
don't.
I'll tell you what to do, misinformation. Start a flat Earth channel. Yeah. And then
but the thing is, I want to be honest.
No, wait, listen, I ain't finished. And then when you get the same people we get coming to you, then you'll be able to study them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was almost an ad hom right there. Like, we're not honest about things. We're lying about things.
No, to be honest.
No, he's saying he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to lie to say he's a flat earther. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Yes, I don't want to report my non-opinion, but you mentioned something there, and sometimes when I take a look at examples like Jaren, I really think I could have started a Flat Earth channel and got a free trip to Antarctica, and afterwards got views for me being so-called ex-Flat Earther, just copying the videos of debunkers. It's funny.
I don't think they could have worked out because TFU was planned a long time ago, and they already planned the people that they were going to take. So even if you tried that, it wouldn't be successful. I mean, Roger even spoke face to face with Duffy, and Duffy said, "Yeah, no, he'll help Roger, get over there and stuff, and we can set up a GoFundMe." He never even attempted to help him for his fund. He literally rather ignored him afterwards.
Yeah, but I'm not really talking about the final experiment. You're missing the point. I'm talking about the people that build the persona as a flat earther, did the money, and now trying to be debunkers. And I know a few examples, so-called ex-flat earthers that have now a debunking channel. And it works because they want opinion of an ex-flat earther, which is funny because it's the same content as a debunker would do.
Can you tell me how an ex-flat earther debunks flat Earth when they've got their own videos that debunk the new position?
I know.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Ranty has got
Yeah,
videos that debunk flat Earth.
Let's take Ranty for
That
instance.
debunk globe Earth, sorry.
Yeah, but let's take Ranty for instance when he was pushing perspective and all those things. Okay, the videos he brought and observations he brought they're impossible on a globe. He fought for this. He did the math. He showed everything. Later, all of a sudden, he throws it all away and now claims to be a glober. Now he just says perspective doesn't exist. Now he calls it flow perspective. Would you think that is honest? Would you think that's honest? The same thing he was fighting for all the years and defending is now seen as idiotic according to him.
I think the guy... Wait. I think the guy is fighting for his own truth, which is okay. But sometimes I want to give you an example for a video, maybe in the chat. I will send it here and we will see it together, maybe, of such an ex-flat earther, so-called. And you will tell me if he's really one.
There is no
is a good idea.
His truth.
We don't need to see any videos. We know straight away.
There is only one truth.
Because no one finds truth and then goes back to a lie. That's retarded.
We do not have something like his truth, my truth, your truth. No. Truth is always objective. And we have to stick to the meanings of the words, because words have meaning. Like before you said that he was flat earther, and now he's debunking flat earth. Probably you know the phrase, after they eat fruits, you will recognize them. I said before a few times, money itself is not bad, but the love for the money, it's the root of all evil. That's a perfect example.
Well, let's take it back to, like, for instance, Will Duffy. And do you agree with him that he says deception is a good thing?
He's not going to answer your flats because you don't want to talk about.
I don't necessarily want to talk about him.
I told you.
But
good move.
There are
Smart
cases. Wait, you're listening to my answer, so please don't talk while I talk.
Oh, sure.
In my opinion, there are cases you would lie to save your life or save someone else's life, and you need to deceive. So yeah.
No, deception's not good. I mean, this is a pastor that's literally saying God doesn't say it's bad to deceive. He's literally saying
anybody on this panel had to make a lie to save their life. Just ask them. So no one. So that's like something that's very rarely going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a very specific. It's a very specific scenario.
It's not a valid.
The thing is, Will Duffy literally says the 9th commandment is not about lying. That is a lie in itself, because the 9th commandment is literally about lying.
And as well, when it comes to a lie to save your life, I wouldn't put that under deception. There's no bad reason behind it. There's no what's the word? Evilness behind it. If you want, there's no evil behind trying to save someone's life. Like even Craig says it, like someone comes to the door, I'm a murderer, I want to murder your wife. Oh, she's just in the bedroom. You're not going to say that. You're going to say, no, she's not around, go away, all that. You know, that's trying to save someone's life. There's no deception in that. The deception comes when you're trying to manipulate things with lies. You know, that's a different thing. I don't think the deception's involved in lying when it comes to saving someone's life. You know, and it's a situation you're hardly ever in. But when it comes to deception, when there's evil purposes behind it to manipulate people, to hide truth, that's deception. That lies are deception. That's why it's
yeah. But let's for instance take like this guy, Nick Havoc. I declare war on flat earthers. Okay, you can see this is personal. This is like, in this video, I declare war on flat earthers. I'm angry that I was lied to for so long, and even more angry that many in the flat earth community continue to push the lies. Flat earthers have also shown themselves to be nasty people who you disagree with them and leave their cult. I no longer feel like being a nice guy about it. My new goal is to mock and ridicule these people every chance I get.
Right.
So that, to a degree, is very personal.
Yeah,
right?
This is
can
the,
I say something quickly?
No, just wait 1 minute. This is the Nick that we were making fun of. The Nick's left flat earther. No one knows him.
Who is he? Yeah.
I'm gonna put it to you, misinformation, that you've come here to present a video of a fake flat earther who's supposedly left and gone back to globe. You come to disrupt show. You're not here through any honest means. You just, in my opinion, flat's out to remove you.
Yeah, but I mean, who is Nick? I've never heard of this guy.
That's exactly my point. I'm trying to move. We were talking about so-called ex-flat earthers turning creators as debunkers. So I wanted to give an example and to hear your opinion, because personally, I think this guy is totally LARPing, because you don't know him. Nobody in the community I researched told me anything about him. I just wanted your opinion. Why is that not honest? I didn't do anything.
Yeah. I understand what you're trying to say, but like we're saying, like this guy is the epitome of what we're saying. People take it very personally. Obviously, you're going to now say, okay, he's using this as his way to grow his channel. He's using it for his content to say, I was a flat earther. And
fabrication, isn't it? Like,
yeah, and
this is some gadget who probably knows Duffy, who's pretending that he were a flat earther, and now he's jumped ship because Duffy thinks there's a big exodus of people leaving flat earth, which is a crock of shit.
I think so.
A good way to make a name for himself in the process, isn't it?
Usually that way.
Yeah.
Just a
I'm asking,
fruitless.
can you understand why he is so triggered? Because the question is, why does flat earth bother you? And I'm showing you an ex-flat earther really bothered.
Who said he was a flat
You're
earther?
going to have to prove you were a flat earther, mate.
I don't know. Let's see the video.
Okay. Sure. Well, we're going to see some of it and just see what he says. But yeah.
I am now declaring war on flat Earth. I could have just walked away. I was thinking about just walking away.
Sorry, body language already shows fake.
He's got a fucking MAGA armband on, hasn't he?
I'm sorry, but the way he opened that, I am declaring war on. It sounds as though it's a script. It just acted.
Forced. Yeah,
it's forced. Straight away.
Yep.
He's trying too hard. That face, it really is. He's weird.
Definitely.
Not a really good actor.
I need the background.
If you're going to act, at least practice.
Picture.
The WWEF is much better. WWE. I'm declaring war on you, man. War.
We're going to take down the Twin Towers.
You see what we're saying?
That's right.
Agents? When you can see, when we look at something like this, the first thing we look at is someone's body language. Okay, so you're trying to see, are they being genuine? How they're trying to present their things. And this, you can see this guy, it's scripted. It's fake, as you put it. His whole body language, just in the first few seconds, is literally like, I've got to oversell it. So he's not even really a good actor about it. I mean, if it really was how he thought, he was really a flat earther, he would have more emotion into this, and he doesn't really have real emotion. So I call bullshit on his being a flat earther.
Me too. Straight away, it seemed too forced. It seemed like that. And look above his telly. He's got some kind of picture or certificate, and it's got fight. I don't know what that's about.
Denying reality. That's what he's doing. So
debate.
He reminds me. Remember when STST became an ex-flat earther?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you go look at his flat earth content, and he literally, you could see he had no passion in his flat earth videos. He went outside.
It was flat on top, and he said it must look flat.
Yeah, he goes outside in his yard, looks at the sun, and has a fence post, and say, "Oh, look, the fence post is flat, and look at the sun is there. The earth's flat." Like, what the hell?
That's not where you come into it. But this guy here, look at his eyes. He's reading a written whatever.
Yeah.
Said that. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
But I think you could watch like 30 seconds to have a better judgment.
Go for it.
No.
I don't know how you know from 5 seconds.
It was less than 5 seconds. To be
It
honest,
was like
Really,
3.
if you don't know that, then something's wrong.
It was more than 3. It was about 3
Look,
seconds.
I don't know.
Misinformation. How long do you need to know if you like girl or you don't? When you look at her at the first sight, 1 second, 2 seconds?
Oh no, I need time.
Really?
You do?
It's
No.
a bad example.
Everyone knows.
I feel sorry for your wife.
Makes it what he sees or
I do
doesn't.
too.
Yes, Steve Shawcross, he does.
Like,
Yeah.
what you have to understand, misinformation is like flat earthers look into stuff and they learn stuff and they know things, and we've seen this so many times. The supposed flat earthers jump ship, and like Flat says, when you look at the content, they're not even flat earthers. You can just tell stupid things that are coming out of their mouth. You know, it's like when you get a guy who comes in chat and he says, "Hello, I'm a flat earther." It's like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
You
You know what I mean? It's like what you need to be looking into misinformation is what drives people to lengths to make bullshit lies up like this. Ex-flat earthers. That's what you should look into.
Because
that would be a good show.
Yeah, but my question is,
but
I saw ex-flat earthers in the past, and they weren't so angry. What makes this generation of, let's say, Jeranism and this guy so angry about it? So
Look, first you
so
have
wanna attack your own.
I understand your question.
Because he's been building it up for 10 years to be able to do it.
It's all an act with Jerry.
We have been
You realize that?
exposing them since a very long time, and they were never flat earthers. So now, if you claim they are flat earthers, you didn't look into them.
Yeah, Michael's talking, man.
No, it's not yet finished. I'm just saying, like, it's all an act with Jerry. He was never a flat earther.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Charles, you got to echo. You got YouTube on?
I think you're missing point here, misinformation. You think these people are genuine and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm really asking you as an expert panel of guys that I appreciate. How do you really know who is a current flat earther?
I don't think anybody has claimed to be professions as anything.
What did he say?
No, I'm sorry for saying that.
But
Okay.
but we do definitely look into body language and psychology of a person and how people act. I think it's part of trying to figure out truth to see if someone's actually saying the truth or not. Even before I was a flat earther, it's something I liked looking into because I'm interested in how people's body language is and if they are really telling the truth when they talk to me. So it's something you pick up really quickly. You can see in a person's facial expression and the way they act and talk, even the way they use words, if they're being deceptive or not. And I can clearly say, even you right now, you're trying to fish deceptively for certain things.
Yeah, honest conversations
you
are
can
really
try.
easy to pick out.
Wait. So, in order to be an expert or to make claims about something, there is a saying you need to practice and learn for 10,000 of hours. To learn body language, do you watch videos on YouTube about it? Did you read books about it? What makes you think that you understand it good?
See what I'm saying?
Well,
you literally just made my point I said 2 seconds
Dark
ago.
psychology.
Yeah.
What a butthole.
Work, dude. What are you?
Right, but
So you
there
think-
is
you
nothing
think- you think
against
that- you
making
think-
your point.
Hold on. You think men aren't built in with a sense to know when people are lying and reading body language and micro expressions and stuff? Of course they have.
I think having tools that confirm your data helps to clarify it for
Wow.
yourself.
Called
Like
discernment with the Holy Spirit.
if you study NLP or something, then you can say, I actually know what the studies show about this type of a movement. It shows deceptive, like touching the nose or something like that. But so far,
it wouldn't just be one touching of the nose. It'd have to be clusters, wouldn't it? Little things.
Right, but I'm asking.
Scratch the nose. So, look, I think we're built in with a sense of knowing. Yes, of course, we've had looked into it, videos, websites, whatever. But you're built. You've got a God-given sense, especially if you've got the Holy Spirit, of knowing when people are lying. It's discernment. It's called discernment. You know, and whether discernment includes reading their language or reading their body, who gives a crap about body language studying? You know, discernment is where it's at.
Yes.
Right,
but that's what it's about.
But I'm asking Flatzoid if he likes the topic so much, does he invest in his free time to study it and to maybe make a better assumptions about someone?
Yes. Like I said, before I was a flat earther, it's something that was interested to me. So it's things I've been looking into a long time, many years.
Okay, but right now you're also watching videos about it and stuff?
No, right now, why do I need to? Like I said, I've been
I'm just asking.
Been interested in the subject for many years. So why do I need to look at videos to really know the information I know?
I think Flatzoid. I think that's.
I just asked if it was interesting for you, and you said.
I just said it 3 times. That's why I said I can already read the way you're wording things as being deceptive.
Plus, it's kind of your mission, Flatzoid. I mean, this is kind of your mission. This is what your ministry, if you will.
Yeah.
You connect a lot of people and speak truth, and so it's more than just getting information out. And like, it's not a hobby to him. I'm sure it's more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I don't mean to speak for you, Flat. I'm just.
No. I agree.
Okay.
Would you say part of your channel is looking for deceptive characters in this community?
No, I don't look for them.
No.
They find me.
That's just part of truth. That's just part of truth.
Yes, but like.
It's not looking for it, misinformation. It's just part of truth. Being a truther.
Trouble finds its way.
It's being a truther. Lies from your way. No?
Let's just put it this way. If I stumble upon deception, I'm going to call it out.
Yes.
It's not like I'm going to make it my life's duty to go and look for, you understand? I think if God wants me to see it, he'll let me see it. I don't need to go and look for it.
Right, but you still pick your own topics for the videos, and the topics
I have a
that
channel.
you
I need
pick.
to pick. I have a channel. I need to pick.
Right. So I'm saying, can you say that many times you pick to expose ex-flat earther or just flat earthers? That's what I said.
Information agent. You're trying to make a case now. You are circling around this subject all the time. You are trying to get something from it. What's your goal?
Nothing. I'm just in the discussion about why.
There's nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
This is almost becoming satire.
You me?
No, not me. I wouldn't do that. No. But I have honest conversations on my channel with people all the time, and we don't get into. But they like to argue back with me, and they get like frustrated because they know they don't have anything. I'll walk them down the line until we get to where I want to take them, and it's not hard. I'm just looking for a truth. I want them to be honest. It's not hard. If you just be honest about yourself and about everything about you, if you're an honest person to begin with, you don't have a problem with lies.
We are just wired different way, you know. All people over here, we just despise deception and lies because we are written in God. That's why. So we always expose it. It's very simple. If you are rooted in God, you really hate deception and lies. That's how it is.
Yeah, I just had to say what came to mind are Monday. I'm going to be having a discussion with just myself, Steve, and Duffy.
Ooh.
So it's going to be an interesting discussion.
Wow.
So stay tuned for Monday.
Mhm.
There'll be some interesting discussion going on.
There's a lot of people
Speaking of
asking for the
Duffy,
boot.
Like
one of the first things he did is lie to me.
Duffy and Steve will be connected, or
And myself, just us three talking it.
interesting.
That'll be fun.
No, that's been Monday night so far.
Don't lose anybody's cell number. Oh, you're blocked. No, that's what it was.
You can expect a few times Duffy will say strawman, some argument. We're circling around it as well. We'll be using that. That's what he's known for, to be honest. So you will see when you watch the stream later, or will be active in the stream.
Yeah, it seems like Flat said all the big lies seem to fall in your lap, like the TFE thing. It just jumps up right at you, like
yeah.
Then they come and call you a liar.
You see, but that's the one thing that I've realized, especially with this topic. If you call out deception, which I do a lot, the fact that they come and they try and how can I say defend it towards me shows that they're guilty.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Because one thing I've realized through years is if someone is not feeling guilty about things, they just leave it and they go on.
Yeah.
Or they make one video just, saying, okay, I respond to it, and they go on with their lives. These guys make it their life's mission to try and discredit me, to try and defend saying they're not deceptive.
Exactly. So, exactly. You're good at out for you. And what Mr. Cheswick says is absolutely good, brilliant point. If I believed in ghosts, pixies, elves, and Santa Claus, nobody would give a damn. However, if I observe no measurable curvature, they all go nuts. I wonder why.
Exactly.
Well said, Cheswick. Mr. Cheswick, well said.
That's nice. Man's a poet.
Oh, he is. Mr. Cheswick.
Yeah, but that's going to be a question I want to ask Agent as well. Why is it that you feel so bothered that people believe the Earth is flat?
I used to feel bothered by it, but I think when I understood the overall size and how it is in the general, I became less bothered. But the thing that mainly triggered me is, I would say, the part about people talking about the engineers and lying about it. Since I have some background in the field, I feel it is dishonest and not nice towards the people that actually study those fields and practice in them.
So what's the lie that people are putting out on Flat Earth side that makes you uncomfortable? I'm waiting to hear what you're talking about. Do you got an example? Engineers, that is. Oh, yeah.
Yes. So one example, and you didn't agree with me, which is fine. The video that I did about David, for example, he was presenting himself as an engineer, which he wasn't. And many times I encounter people presenting themselves as pilots on the Flat Earth side, which they are not.
We get that a lot from the Glober side, by the way.
Yeah, and that's a talking point, to be honest.
It might be as well. People love to give themselves credentials. I remember when you did a show and you added all yourself doctor. It's fine. It's funny for the sake of YouTube, okay? But when you go in a official debate, let's say, and you try to give your credit yourself using credentials and not the argument, and also on top of it, you kind of shit on your opponent and shit on science, it's kind of a triggering thing.
Science. Okay. By definition, what scientists have flat earthers shit on? That's what I want to know. Just a question.
What do you mean by definition?
Yeah. Well, which sciences did they shit on? Was it astronomy, astrology? Are those sciences? Is that a scientific field? Let's break it down. You said that we're discrediting people who work in the sciences. I want to know what sciences you're referring to. Go on.
I don't want to make it complicated, but
Not that complicated.
mainly flat Earth concept by itself, it's an insult for science and engineering.
Oh my god.
The heliocentric
Really?
model,
It is.
the heliocentric model
Can someone tell us
craps
shape of Earth
on the
got nothing to do
Bible.
with science, please?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Pay
What
attention.
science is that?
Wait, pay attention. That you're trying to go in some sort of debate. And
I'm not really
I'm
asking
not
a
looking for the debate. You had this information. If you want to just ask questions in general, I would be happy to answer them.
Yeah, I want to ask you a
What's
question.
pretty damn general, dude.
Is shape of Earth flat or globe? Is that a shape question?
Are you asking
You.
if
I'm asking
flat
you,
Earth
right.
theory is
Right.
a scientific question?
No, I said like shape, like flat and globe. Is shape relevant? Yeah.
Is that a science? Is that what he's
Well,
asking?
well, since
Right,
flat,
hold on.
flat
Instead of
isn't
me
the
asking you-
shape
just wait.
by
Instead of me asking you-
definition.
just wait. Instead of me putting it to you as a question, I'm just going to tell you. Shape of Earth has nothing to do with science.
Not
So
a thing.
That is example
you're coming
of
in
an
here and
insult
saying,
to science.
No, because you don't understand science. So how can you say that?
Exactly.
You think shape of Earth is a science topic when it's not. It's geometry,
See,
man.
when you say you don't understand science, is some type of personal attack that I don't want to go into.
Oh, no, it's not.
If you want to,
You've just shown it. Like I'm stating a fact. You've just shown. You think you've just said flat Earth's an insult on science. Shape of Earth's got nothing to do with science, so it's not an insult on science. You've proved you don't know what science is. I've pointed out you don't know what science is, and you're taking that as an insult. That's your problem, not mine.
That's right.
That's a you problem.
in my opinion, okay.
Hey,
Sorry
Anthony.
if I offend you. What?
Go on.
Floor's yours.
I just want to say I already know in advance that we will not agree on definitions and semantics. So I don't want to hurt you.
No, you're not going to go down that road because you can't argue on the definition, mate.
Exactly.
Definition
I'm
is
not
definition.
arguing on definition. You asked for my opinion. I'm entitled for opinion. You just asked
course, 100%.
why
Yeah, but-
are you
but
triggered?
You made a
but your
statement
opinion-
and then you were struggling to understand when I put it to you
Well-
as a question. So I changed my question to my statement and said, you don't know what science is.
Well, let's place it this way. Do you think it's fair to make a declaration on something that's not true and expect everybody just to accept it because it's your opinion?
That would be narcissism. I think.
Truth is objective. It doesn't care about my opinion
Exactly,
or
and
your
that's
opinion.
And that's
So-
Michael's point. He's pointing out to you that shape is not science. That's objective reality. It's not anything other than he's pointing out to you that you don't know what science is.
You see, this is what we've had
So
to suffer.
I'm
Just
saying that
just wait. Right, this is what we've had to suffer. Right, over however long people have been in flat Earth. I'm coming up 10 years. Right, science deniers, dumb flares don't understand science. When it comes down to it, that's projection. It's the ballers who are telling us that who don't understand science because they think shape of Earth is a science topic and it's not. Geometry.
right. So you have two types of people. People like you that saying that you understand science, and the other group that claims they understand science. Objectively, one of them must be truth.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
I don't claim to argue right now for one of those sides, because when you have a panel, it is not
you might
objective.
not, but you made the statement that it's an insult on science. You made that statement.
You did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I addressed that and said you don't understand science because of the comments you've made tells me you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Right. So instead of me saying back that you don't understand science, I'm saying temporarily, for the sake of the discussion and so on, I don't want to argue about that because it's a complicated thing that I see
My
that we
friend.
cannot agree upon.
Then you need to stop.
ever.
You need to stop making comments. Then, if you're not willing to back up what you're saying,
Yeah.
you need to stop making them. Right?
My
It's
friend,
science is
You
all
made
Yeah,
about-
the comment. You made the comment that flat Earth is an insult on science. It's got nothing to do with science. You shouldn't have made that comment if you're not willing to defend that statement.
It's objective
and I've
truth.
heard-
Shape
I've heard
is
more
not science.
science-
You should know it, my friend, and I think you do. So
Oh, okay.
that's the fact. Shape
JK.
is not a science. Yes.
JK, I'm sure you heard it like hundreds of times, but you're forcing me to define science. Okay? Science
not-
is a
not
discipline
I shouldn't have
that
to. Right?
builds.
No, stop. Right? I shouldn't.
Don't talk while I
No,
talk.
no.
okay?
You're going to shut up.
No,
I'm
you
going to
do.
talk. Right?
You're talking about
Just
Will.
listen, agent.
Just
Just listen.
backpedaling, mate. Right?
You're the
You make
guest
the
here.
claim, right? You should never. The words should never have left your mouth. Flat Earth is an insult on science. That should never have left your mouth because now you're backpedaling and trying to turn it on to us.
The only people that abuse science is the ball earthers.
There we go. Exactly, Anthony.
Yeah.
Misinformation agent. I joined just to correct you on something that you said before. You said that there are people in this topic that claim that they're pilots and they're not. Are you aware that Bob Nodell was actually a pilot?
I wasn't
Okay.
at the time of Bob, and I actually wasn't specifically talking about him. And there is also a huge difference between a hobby pilot that LARPs as a flat earther into flat earther that actually claims he
Wow,
flies
really?
planes commercially.
If you weren't actually talking about Bob Nodell, who were you actually talking about? Because I'm not aware of any other person on this side that's claimed to be a pilot.
Yeah,
Bobby
you
Steels.
know, but in order to backtrail for a bit, and I want it to be strong and decisive, flat Earth is a disgrace and insult to knowledge and science.
Okay, great. We finally got to it. This is what I was waiting for.
Exactly.
Okay,
This is what it's
agent. Remember the beginning of the thing? This whole
Why have I
thing
gone
was,
deaf?
why does flat Earth bother you? You just told us now straight why it bothers you.
Yeah.
Do you know that what you just said is a bigoted statement based on incredulity?
Without a doubt.
Mhm.
You have a hatred for flat Earth, dude.
Okay,
You
so
really do.
in the beginning, I said the same thing. I wasn't hiding my opinion. I said it out front.
But it does bother you.
People
So you
can't-
lied because you said it doesn't bother you anymore. You literally just
It
lied.
doesn't bother me right now in the way that you imagine. Like, I'm not sending you hundreds of emails. I'm not trolling your page. I'm not attacking you as the way.
I can agree with that. But what you're doing is you're literally making a point that flat Earth bothers you because you're a bigot.
Okay, so let's ignore, for example, for a second that
You're not
you
ignoring.
attacked me
You're just
personally.
doing what I'm saying.
Again,
You're
again,
literally
again,
making my
again.
point.
Can you
Again,
talk
this is
without
my show.
ad
Wait,
hominem?
Again, I've been letting you talk this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you again. You are literally
Your
making
behavior,
my
that's not
point.
an ad hom.
Yeah, you're making my point that anti-flat earthers, as yourself, are bigots and Flat Earth bothers you guys because we don't subscribe to your cult.
Yeah.
Right, but when you say bigot, you mean opinion or
Bigot as in what bigot
faction?
means. Yeah.
Bigot means bigoted. You know what bigot means?
No, you mean
Yes, you know what it means. You know the definition of bigot. Well, that's what it means.
again, saying that flat Earth is insult to science is an objective claim. I can back it up.
That's subjective. That's subjective. It's an
Of course
opinion.
it's subjective because it's emotional to you. You're feeling
You can't back it up because shit has not to
it's
do with
making you
science.
seethe inside. That's subjective, dude.
Okay. Do you want to come and debate me about this specific claim about science?
You're literally showing it right now.
It's not a debate, mate. You lost.
I don't have a
you
problem
lost
with
the
it
minute you
at all.
You see, I have an issue understanding you when you talk three people at the same time. So unless you can go one by one,
Okay,
or
I'll
you
go
can
right
come
now.
to a debate.
Stop. Listen to me. I'll debate you on science. What science topic would you like to debate on? And we're not doing pseudoscience. We're not doing anything that's unproven. We need citations and everything else to go with it. We need you to validate your claims. No bullshit, dude. None of this like obfuscating to pseudo experiments like Van de Graaff generators or yeah. Go ahead.
Roger. You can
That's my name.
send me an email. We
No, but
can
right
go
here, you can do it
on
now.
neutral
Right
platform. This is not a neutral platform.
We'll all be quiet.
We all
Everyone be
quiet.
We say
Just
nothing.
you and Roger.
We
Go
shut the
ahead.
fuck up.
I'll go
This is
on
not
mute.
how debates work.
I'll go on
Listen,
mute.
You cannot be even quiet while I talk. So trust me. If you want to really
Look,
research,
I'm starting to not like your attitude for a start.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
If we want to talk,
you know what
we'll
he's
talk.
doing? He's making excuses to run. That's what's happening.
He's ready to leave.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you're right.
everyone.
Yeah, we all keep quiet. Just you and
Everyone,
Roger.
shut the fuck up now. Roger is speaking with the agent.
There we go. Go ahead, agent. You and Roger alone. The rest of us will keep.
No, I'm not running. I just don't see the benefit of repeating something that you got an answer for 100 of times.
So
and I'm not here to teach you about how science works and why you don't understand English enough to understand what science is.
Okay. Can I ask you one simple, very basic science understanding question? Can I ask you?
Your science understanding
Can I ask, not
is
my
different.
science, I'm asking you a question. Can I ask you a very basic science
You can ask anything, but again, if it will be too much of talking in this forum, I will not even try to answer it, and you know it.
Okay, so
well, go away.
Can you show me? Can you show me how gravity has ever kept to the strict rules of the scientific method?
Right. So the scientific method isn't the whole science, which is
my case,
something that you're trying to reduce the concept of science into only the scientific method. And this is why we will have a disagreement, even for me to clarify for you something like gravity or the shape of the earth. Michael, no.
I'll get rid of this dude.
Get
rid of him.
One question.
No.
No, listen.
No, because I was talking with Flatzoid.
You said you could ask anything.
And I want to hear
You
him.
said you could ask anything you want, so bye.
I were going to ask him to define pseudoscience, but
he's an idiot. Absolutely.
How you can? I have a question to everyone. How you can have science without scientific method?
So it's okay for Flats to ask a question. It's okay for Flats to, because he said you can ask anything you want. But when Michael asks, no, you can't ask.
Everybody denies me. Witsit denied me.
Let me ask him a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask him a question. What's your name? Has he gone?
No, he's out.
He's gone.
He ran.
I was just going to ask him the obvious question. That was because, obviously, the guy doesn't know what gravity is. He doesn't know what science is. He doesn't know what scientific method does, i.e., it proves the cause of an effect. He doesn't know any of this, but he's projecting all that dishonesty onto us, or that ignorance onto us because he doesn't understand it himself. I mean, he is the definition of a bigot. But I wanted to ask him a question. Go on.
It was done the minute that silly comment come out of his mouth. It was done.
I mean,
The
come
last
on.
two comments
He made many silly comments. Which one specifically?
The one when he said
Last two.
flat Earth's an insult to science. That was it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on, we've seen his videos, a few of them. They're all trollish videos, the same as any other bloody anti-flat earther.
From the other hand, science doesn't have feelings, so it cannot be insulted. But that's just behind the point.
He doesn't
Well, his
understand
last
the
two
science.
statements on the way out were like the shape of the Earth and the scientific method. The shape of the Earth has nothing to do with the scientific method at all.
Let's put it this way: the fact he doesn't understand the difference between subjective and objective means he doesn't know what science is.
So that would be a worthless debate, wouldn't it? I'll bring citations to prove what the scientific method actually is to begin with, and they're stated in every forum in the sciences.
Yeah, but like I said, he had the opportunity now to do it. Instead of just doing it, what did he do? Oh, no. Make excuses not to do it.
See, like, he's deceiving himself anyway. He's like wanting to study flat earthers, and he should be studying his own kind, his own brethren, because they're weirdos.
Yeah, they don't use science, by the way.
But like I said, from the beginning, I could hear in the way he's wording things, he's being deceptive. He's just coming here to try and get information. But he's very easy to read.
You know what will happen?
Like an open book.
Now he will create video based on this stream, and he will be bashing everyone over here. Oh, this is a lie, they don't understand it, and so on. That's what will happen.
Mm-hmm.
That was content for him.
But he literally made a point on the topic.
Yes, that's correct.
That bothers him.
He's going to have to, he'll have to trim that out. He'll have to. Yeah.
That's why we do what we do. We expose people who are liars and deceivers.
Could have done
But,
that.
yeah.
That was fun.
It weren't. I literally hated every minute.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
I can't be doing with me. I don't know why we entertain them.
No.
But guys, did you see the occurrence? Always happens that the globbers always expose themselves. It happens every single time. I didn't see like one example of globber who wouldn't be caught lying or had twisted perception of reality and believe BS which was implemented in his mind. Just they don't have critical thinking. It's very uncommon that none of them would have critical thinking and would think outside of the box, of programmed box.
Well, he did bring up a good point, though. One I did catch. He said, "Is it monetary that a lot of these pseudoscience paper writers and the professors are fighting, pushing back so hard?" I think that's one of the number one reasons. If they're exposed as not having actual science, even on a college level, and they're passing these papers off and getting monetary gain and grants for bullcrap, they're going to lose all that.
Okay,
they hate that.
Exactly. They lose their jobs. Yeah, their income, of course.
Sabine Hoffensfelder, or whatever her name is, she was calling out the scientific peer review process. But she's quite adamant. It's quite adamant it's not a flat plane, though, but she'll call out scientific the peer review process.
Yeah, she has issues. She has issues with some of the science processes going right now, and she's literally calling it out as booyah. So she's getting somewhere.
She is calling it out. She's right. It is all. If I keep pushing the narrative, I'll get funding. That's the whole principle of getting funding, isn't it? I'll tell you what you want to hear. Keep giving me money. That's exactly what it is. It's a perpetual machine.
I give you an example. There was a guy who figured out, that's what he claimed, that HDHD exists. He found it. And he said it's HDHD. And then there was peer reviews, one after another, and the world believe it. And we have learned about this in schools, in TV, on news, everywhere. But then, after a while, he came and he said he made it up from his own mouth. Mainly what it is, HD, someone has above average perception, movement, and so on. That's what they called HDD. HDD doesn't exist, but you all learned it from the TV, because they already took the line, hook, and sinker, and they go with it.
Are you talking about ADHD, or did you say something else?
HDHD.
Yeah, HDHD. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. What is HDHD?
Attention disorder.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't pay attention for more than a few seconds on one thing, and you're all over the place most of the time.
They're mainly getting bored. They have to be interested in something.
Disorder,
yeah.
Attention deficit
disorder.
Yeah.
ADHD, right?
You've never heard of that, Ante?
Yeah, but I thought you said HDHD.
Have you ever not talked to me? Have you ever not had a conversation with me? I'm ADHD. You should know.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
So Ryan, for example,
that doesn't exist. It was made up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right.
It's not made up. I can agree with him that it's just a scientific term for something. It's a response to something that a way we act. But there is something to it. It's a psychological thing.
Yes.
I'm not saying that it's not exaggerated and blown up into proportion, but I mean there is something to it, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, but if you find something very interesting, you'll be much more focused than other guys, and you'll be able to pick up on very minuscule details, and other people will miss it. That's your plus. It's not like it's hurting you because you really see things which they are boring for you. You just I don't give a fuck. You skip to the next thing. But if and I was speaking with you before. When you are into something, you are very detailed. I could say that you really live at this moment. You're speaking about some stuff, so it really helps you. Yeah, you remember we were talking.
Yeah, it can, but when it's off the hook, it becomes difficult because I can't deal with both. Like I can't deal with me trying to talk about all the questions in my head out at the same time and everybody else talking at the same time. It just screws me up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I'll forget what I'm talking about, or I'll lose track of this. It's really frustrating. Trust me, but there is something to that. I don't know how to explain it, but I believe there's something to it.
You would make a really good
I don't know, maybe I'm
craftsman
wrong.
if you just focused on one thing that you loved, wouldn't you?
If somebody's around to keep me focused, I actually get a lot done. It's just that I can't do it on my own. I get distracted too easily.
Yep.
I don't think you could treat that with anything, but they made treatments for it.
You can't
really work. Yeah.
You can only destroy the psyche of the person when you start to.
The only thing you can do is you could practice on what you do to make you feel better in that situation, so you don't panic. Because once you start to panic and you start that, like you start to panic, then everything goes bad.
What you wearing, Ryan?
Huh?
What you wearing?
What am I wearing? I'm wearing my rain suit. It's raining a little bit. Yeah. See the big clouds? It's just ready to dump on me again. I know it is. I'm trying to dig up the yard and till some stuff in between the rain.
We were calling Gordon Fisherman the other night on the show.
Yeah, I know. Some kid at school, when I went to my daughter's school, he was staring at me. I go, I know, I look like the Gordon Fisherman. And yesterday, before I shaved the beard off, I even looked more like it. I think she was laughing. But I wasn't going to take this whole suit off after I just put it on just to go pick her up from school. That wouldn't have made sense, right?
Well, the kids got a kick out of it, right? At least, yeah.
Shirt looks like one of them cutting boards.
No, I got a kick out of it. That's all that matters.
He's a selfish person.
It's all about me. Don't you guys know that? Like, you know the rules. Like, in your own mind, do you ever think about other people's feelings whenever your feelings are hurt? Fuck no. Come on, dude.
Just smash them.
Right? It's a natural thing. Don't think that there's bad about that. The difference is a real man will go beyond that. He'll do the right thing anyway.
That's not me. That's Ryan.
Ryan. I'm Ryan.
Breaking up back to Ryan.
Sorry. You get the message? See what I was saying?
Looks like when you are looking in the skies, then your voice is breaking. Yeah, when you start speaking, when you're looking around, when you have your head a bit down, like now, we can clearly hear you.
Oh, okay.
I actually have a globe.
I forgot what I was saying.
I actually have a globe to show on screen. Let me see if I can get it quickly. It's a famous globe. You guys all love Shim.
All right.
Sheem? Who is Sheem? Never heard of him.
Well, think about it for a minute.
Shim?
Shim.
Shiminy, shiminy, shim, shim, shiroo.
Where is it now? Why is it not working?
This whole topic just brought up
Oh,
a
there we
memory for me right quick. Remember Nathan Thompson when he was chasing down Danny Faulkner and he caught him and asked him about gas pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew he's lying about most stuff when it comes to science and astronomy being conflated with each other. He knows.
Yeah. This is a famous Glober, guys. You're gonna love this. This is how Globers act.
What the fuck is she doing? What do you need?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we were supposed to sit here, especially since you were behind me, so now you want to go ahead? I'm just going to block you. No, you're not going to go anywhere today until I get served. How's that?
Nobody's answering, so how is this my fault?
It says till 2 o'clock. Maybe if you'd roll your goddamn window down, you'd hear it.
Okay, so...
Here who don't hear that message because you're busy playing on your fucking phone.
Okay, so what do you have to do here? What do you have to do here if it's open at 2? Why are you here?
Because I'm here to pick something up too.
Okay, so if it don't open till 2.
For an elderly family member.
Okay, so if it don't open at 2, then how the hell are you gonna pick up your medicine? Answer me that.
Easy. I'm right in front of that thing. How are you gonna get it?
Okay, can you get the fuck off my car? Thank you, sir.
Actually, it's ma'am, but fuck you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Like I said.
Sir? Oh, really? Sir?
Thank you.
Sir? You want to keep saying sir, bitch? You want to keep saying sir, bitch?
They're absolutely awful people, aren't they?
I wouldn't say sad. I would just say
They're both awful.
Are you a Trump voter?
What are you gonna do?
Are you a Trump voter?
No, the
Is that what
fuck
you are?
I'm not.
Oh,
But
really?
what the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
You
do?
sound like a MAGA bitch.
But you touching my shit like you own it. Do you own it? Do you own it? Okay, but why are you touching my stuff?
I'm not touching
Why are you touching my stuff?
touching anything.
Clearly, you was just. I have you on camera. I have you. Bro, I'm not even playing. I'm not playing.
That's right.
I'm not playing with you.
Oh, you're not playing? What are you gonna do?
Bro, I'm not playing.
I throw better tantrums than that.
Yeah, guys,
sorry.
that's Brenda.
I think I would have.
Yeah, that's the primo version.
That the voice, the face, I'm sure that's Brenda. Come on.
I would have knocked it out. Sorry.
Dude, I've never seen a grown man run from a little girl till I saw that video.
I would have knocked him out with Christian love, but I would have knocked
That's on you, transgender Karen.
That was a
I
dirty.
mean, what is wrong with these transgender people? They're really there's something wrong with it.
Is it the medication that makes them do that? The actual hormones and the snip and the...
I watched something this morning.
You know, they are trans intelligent.
They always say that they were given a sex assignment, a gender assignment at birth. But I would say no. Your gender assignment was at conception. When you're birth, that's your birth. The sense or gender is revealed when given birth. That's the difference. I think it's at conception that you're assigned your
set in
gender.
motion. Yeah. It's when the egg gets fertilized, it makes a choice, dude.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's when you're assigned, and when it gives birth, when you give birth, that's it revealed. Simple. They say now at birth, when I was given birth to, someone just assigned me a gender. They called me that because that's what you are. Simple.
What's the psychology behind
If I see a Taja, you're a Gaji. If I see a Foofy, you're a Dilly. Simple.
Well, thank God they don't make you whip it out. But yeah, I think that's really the easiest way to figure it out.
I mean, look at this, guys. Look how they go to the guy's literally saying a true statement, and look how triggered the people.
Now recognize the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ranking Member Keating, also wonderful.
Mr.
I'm
Chairman,
sorry.
could you repeat your introduction again, please?
Yes, we have set the standard on the floor of the House, and I'm simply...
What is that standard, Mr. Chairman? Would you repeat what you just said when you introduced a duly elected representative from the United States of America? Please.
I will. The representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Mr. Chairman, you are out of order. Mr. Chairman, have you no decency?
How dare
I mean,
you
I've come to know you a little bit, but this is...
How dare you call Mr. McBride.
Yeah, how dare you tell the truth?
I am Mrs. Bride today, sir. Don't you forget it.
Yeah.
Well, they want people to
The thing is,
accept
right?
them with their own choice. I think
But
they
you know
think
what's
they have a
sad
choice.
about this?
Yeah.
That
But don't you agree they should make up their damn minds so we don't get confused every time they change their mind over and back and
But I
forth?
mean, but you know what's sad about that? Tim McBride goes to schools of children who are like 4 or 5 years old and teach them you should be transgender.
Yeah. They're absolutely bloody hypocrites. Because when you misgender them,
That's tyranny.
I've never had this situation, but when I've seen it a lot, but when you misgender them, they whine about, oh, you misgendered me. He misgendered me. How do you know I'm a he? You just misgendered me.
You can clearly
Yeah, just flip it back on them. Yeah, just flip it back on them. It's easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think in the grand scheme of it, they hate nature itself because that's against natural processes. They're male and female in nature, and that's the way it was made.
But
Yeah, animals sniff each other's crotch. We don't have to do that. We just usually just use the shape of your body. It's easy.
But it's getting funny though because everybody's starting to get sick of this woke shit, and they're literally not taking it anymore.
Good.
So
To be honest, it's deeper than that.
It's about time they got sick of it. Gee, it's been going on for what, 2 or 3 years now. I've been sick of it for a long time, bro.
Go. Yeah.
They attack from all angles. This thing is deeper than that because Satan himself has the organs, male and female. So what they're trying to destroy God's creation and make it similar to their God. That's at such deep level.
Yeah, it's perversion.
It's a good point.
Madness.
But you've been going an hour 20. You said about an hour, right?
Hour 20, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for him to say, right, that's it. Because
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean,
like, do I got anything else?
But we've got everything out.
The idiot earlier has made it 10 times worse.
But you can tell that all of our brains are now swimming because of all that.
So yeah, closing statements, guys.
Oh, wow. Well, misinformation agent is aptly named, without a doubt. All he does is make trollish videos, and he just came on here. He came on here with like false humility. You know, he just wanted to get his point across. He wanted to get some kind of agenda across, and we know what it is. It's because of the title. Because of the title, you know, it triggered him. That's why he came in. He's full of crap, and he's going on about we don't know what science is. You know what I mean? He doesn't. Same argument. You don't know it at all.
But like he comes on and wants us to talk about some guy who's claimed to be a flat earther. Who's it's like, why don't you firstly go find out yourself whether he were a flat earther or not, and then come back and talk about it.
I mean, if he actually watched that video and didn't know within the first 3 seconds that guy was acting, then he's silly. He's stupid. It was evident. We didn't even have to watch any more of it.
No.
My final thoughts are that he probably can't define the basic terms that he believes that we are. What did he say that flat earthers did? It was an insult to science, did he say?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably can't define 3 terms within that science. So people that are like that really shouldn't get given any time on the air at all, in my opinion.
This is how bad they are, though, Anthony. They make statements that show that they don't understand science and then defend that they know what science is tooth and nail.
Right.
It's absolutely
They're spending the wrong kind of science is what they're doing. They just don't realize it.
You know, guys, we really can't bash him. You know, we shouldn't, because from the very beginning he told us with his nickname what he'll be doing, and he really followed. So he gave us warning, and it's on us because we just didn't pay attention.
I mean, he did tell the truth about that.
We'll be lying, so that's what he did.
But like I don't know whether you were on, Janusz, but when he come on last time, he were a proper knob.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
No, I've heard him first time now.
No, last time wow.
I got 2 points I want to make right quick. One thing, I never thought to ask my daughters, do they feel like boys? And they wanted to change their assignment in life. And one thing that if you're actually an expert many of the fields, there is actually a method to everything, and it's easily proven or disproven. And if you're going to do a show on something, and basically not a hate show, if you want to go out and prove a point, and you actually have a valid point, you will never have to be dishonest at all. You don't have to put on a show. You don't have to put on any personas. You just tell exactly what it is and leave it at that. Those are my 2 points.
Yeah. Fair play.
That's a good point.
And people keep calling.
Groovy.
I don't even know who
I'll be on at 11 o'clock GMT, guys.
Yeah. So make sure to catch PJ and Roger. You're probably going to show as well. You and Ryan.
Yeah, I think I'm doing it around 7:30 at Central Mountain Time, wherever that is for you.
How long till your stream? How many hours?
7:30. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 2 o'clock here, so
oh shit,
5 hours. Yeah.
Bollocks.
Yeah, you'll be asleep, bro.
Yeah, possibly. It's
so you're going to be streaming at the same time as me, Roger.
Well,
but if you're awake, we'll be there.
I'll push you up earlier then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Guys,
cool. Please, both of you drop links to your streams.
Yeah. No, my links
I will be there. Yeah.
I'll swap times.
I mean, I'll be starting before you, but because it's movie night, it'll go into your time. You know what I mean?
I'll try to go on before you start.
But the thing is, because I'll be cutting off the YouTube side after an hour, obviously. But that's what I'm saying. Because like some of my subs are your subs, and you're usually in mine, so it's up to you whether you make it later or I don't mind streaming at the same time, man. I don't mind.
No, I'll make it ahead of yours. I'll just go on earlier before you get started so I can watch a movie.
Okay. Because I'm starting in. Hold on, what is it? It's 8 o'clock for me. 3 hours. I'm starting in 3 hours.
Okay, 3 hours. I can do it. Roger, please drop yours as well.
Yeah, I'm going to get to it right now.
Thank you.
Got to open her up. No problem.
Yeah.
Friday night, isn't
it? Well, it's good to have you all on. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it all.
That's no problem.
See you all tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we can at least go on longer. But tonight's just not going to be possible. So thanks all for coming. Appreciate it. Please hit the likes if you haven't already, guys, because don't know why we got such a little likes if we've got 130 people watching. It's weird. Hit the likes, share the show, and then see you all tomorrow. May the pressure be with you. Blessings.
Bless, guys.
Bless you guys.
Crafted signs of the divine. I'm made for something true.
Roger, I don't see your link.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I just had to change the time on it so you get the right link.
Flat Earth made by him.